Small knives are important because they don't weigh you down. You can wear them almost anywhere, and it's so nondescript that you're not raising any red flags if you pull out a small little knife like this. The blade's even smaller than, you know, a folding knife, for example. So, but it also has the added value of a full tang. So a lot of people talk about EDC carry, fixed tang, or full tang blades. That'd be these guys, the smaller ones. And once you start really using knives a lot, you'll start to appreciate a smaller size. I like wearing a 4-inch long blade a lot of times, but many times I just take a machete and a small knife. 9 times out of 10, as long as the camera isn't rolling, I have a teeny tiny knife and then a machete. And so this is a mini bush saw. We designed this to be a smaller bush saw. The bush saw is probably our best seller for sure. And I work with kids a lot. I teach a lot of kids classes, and I wanted to make something that was not only usable for a big dude for an EDC, but something that would be comfortable to give a kid as their first knife. So it's got a smaller handle, just fitting the 3-finger grip. You can grip it in 4 fingers if you have small hands like I do, but a lot of the small knives have this 3-finger grip for quick use, and you'll find yourself using them for a long time, as opposed to a larger knife. You can still use these for a very, very long time without getting blisters and such. Let's show you some new knives. Deep in the jungles of the Amazon, I was trying to make a blowgun, true story, and we were using these really large knives, which actually worked well, and I was like, man, I need a small little knife to go in there and carve, and I was using another company's knife that I don't work with at all, and I love it to death. I'm just saying, I use a small little tiny Mora chip carver, and I loved it to death, but I wanted to make one that was more full tang and easier to carry, and so we came out with the Woodswise. It's more or less a craft knife that can be easily carried around the neck or attached to your sheath. We got a very compact leather sheath. Wood knives seem to like leather sheaths. People like that a little bit more, but it's so compact you can still fit it in between the buttons on your shirt. You can still carry it on your belt or put it dangling next to your big knife, or in your car hanging on the mirror. What is that mirror thing called?
Rear view mirror.
Rear view mirror. That's what those humans call that. Rear view mirror, and it'll be nondescript. It's more just a cutting edge that's very small and compact. I love knives. I mean, no shocker there. And I've always been a knife fan, knife writing and all that. And I made a friend. His name is Charlie May, and he makes amazing knives. He's one of these. Yeah. Yeah. No, around the campfire, we were camping when I said, Joseph, we need to make a knife. And I can't do his wonderful Mississippi accent. And I'm like, Charlie May, why? He goes, Mayflower. All right. And so we designed a knife. He makes a custom version that is unbelievable. And he can do it in all sorts of different micarta grips and all sorts of great stuff, different grinds. I showed the knife to my boss, and he was like, Joe, I want to make this. I was like, let me ask Charlie. And so we talked with Charlie, and he's like, yeah, that'd be awesome. So this is the Charlie May Mayflower. Now, we had it in a 420 before. Now, if you can see right here, it is 440 stainless steel, 440C stainless steel, which is important. It's a little bit better. I actually had no problems with the 420 that we had because we had a really good heat treat, but our 440 is even better. I love 440. Back in the day, before the days of YouTube, when 440 came out, it was as big as S30V, S35VN. It was a great steel, and it still is. But you just don't see it too often. 440. Matt Graham came out with Canyon Carver series. We have a Canyon Carver with a Warncliffe style blade, and then one with a more tapered edge. And you can see these are thin knives. Thin knives cut really, really well, and that's what these are designed to do. You can see the ergonomic teardrop shaped handle there. That's 9 times out of 10 the most comfortable tools that people have made have a teardrop shape, and they come with a tight leather sheath. Matt's a fit dude. He likes to run a lot, so we wanted to make one that he could put on its side and be able to still run without it bouncing around. And that's where his Canyon Carver series comes up. These are made out of 1075 carbon steel. The Neo-Nesmuck necker. It's a lot of N's. It's called the Neo-necker, more or less, and it comes with a kydex sheath. This is a Nesmuck style point down the center line EDC small knife. It's a neck knife, and neck knives not only sell well, but they're also fun to carry. And they're easy to make. Condor is pretty environmentally minded. I go into their dumpsters all the time to find scrap and then design a knife around it. I found some of their 1070 or 1095 that was a scrap, and I was like, we need to make a knife around this, and this is where this was designed from. So we tried to use a lot of different scrap that was out of there, use all the material, everybody's happy, Mother Nature likes us, then we can go out and play Mother Nature with the knives. You can find out more about all our knives on condortk.com, on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, all that stuff. And also hit the subscribe button down below if you like it.
Thanks, man.